Hey guys, welcome to dezandfoxplay. I'm Des.
And I am Fox.
And we're doing some booster pack opening.
Yeah. These are also, as with our dual decks from I don't know how long ago we played that.
Right.
Depending on when this video is posted. This was also donated to us by John from Legends of Lore, so big shout out to him. Go hang out at a shop.
Yeah, he's got a great shop in Sandy, so if you're anywhere near Sandy, Oregon, or even if you're traveling and happen to be in Sandy, Oregon.
If you're anywhere near, I'm sorry, but while you're there, go to Legends of Lore. It'll make it a little better.
That's right. So we've got 4 boosters here. Each of us have 2, and we are opening Eldritch Moon packs. So hopefully these aren't...
Oh, we both got Tamio and whoever that guy is.
Dog.
Dogman.
I don't know what it is.
Cerberus.
Did you know
it's a werewolf?
That Cerberus comes from, we don't know for sure, but we think it's the Greek Kerberos, which means spotted one, meaning Hades named his dog Spot. That's a true story.
So relevant right now.
You just said Cerberus.
It's a werewolf.
You're a werewolf.
How'd you know? Anyway, let's get to pack opening.
This.
You go first there.
All right. So
the satisfying.
We're gonna kind of skip through the not skip, but like we're gonna
briefly go through some commons.
The commons, but I have Waxing Moon here, Drag Under, which to me is a great card. Borrowed Grace, Otherworldly Outburst, Woodcutter's Grit, Certain Death, Spontaneous Mutation, Stenzia Banquet,
sure,
Iron Rites Cleansing, and here we are. Okay, so we're going to talk about the
Nephalia
Academy, the uncommons here. So, Galan, if a spell or an ability opponent controls causes you to discard a card, you may reveal that card and put it on top of your library instead of putting it anywhere else. And then you can do the Wasteland mana there. So this to me,
Wasteland, okay.
Yeah, this to me obviously pairs with Madness. So
it's a good song by Muse.
Madness is an ability that if you discard a card, you can instead pay it for its Madness cost.
Oh.
But if somebody's playing a Madness deck and maybe they're out of cards in their hand, whatever it is, they've started targeting you with their discard stuff, you can have this and be like, oh, I don't want to discard this thing. I'd rather put it on my library. You know, this is not that big of a deal. So it's okay. It's great. A little bit like specific on what it's going for, but it's all right. Savage Alliance. It's a 3-cost. Escalate 1. Pay this cost for each mode chosen beyond the first. Yeah. So choose one or more.
Potentially a 5-cost.
Creatures target player controls gain trample until end of turn. Savage Alliance deals 2 damage to target creature. Savage Alliance deals 1 damage to each creature target opponent controls. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. For 5 costs, that's a sweet cup with a triad of abilities, like right there. Like that could wreck somebody's like battlefield.
Right. 5's a bit much for like a lot of small abilities. They're all individually good, but together they don't combine to anything incredible.
Yeah. Right.
To me, one of the things that I like is that target player controls creatures target player controls gain trample out of turn. So if you put this in EDH deck, and a lot of EDH is multiplayer or multi-opponent or whatever, and you know, so it doesn't have to be you. It's not creatures you control gain trample to end of turn. So, but
or Pentamagic.
Right, yeah.
And use it on an ally, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but 3 cost, even just for that first one, giving all creatures trample until end of turn, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice one to kind of pull out of your pocket. Hamlet Captain. Whenever Hamlet Captain attacks or blocks, other humans you control get +1/+1 till end of turn.
That's sweet.
Ooh, yeah, for sure. So you
even when he blocks.
Yes. So you put that in your humans deck. Everything you got is humans.
Of course.
You get 2 or 3 of them in play.
Your xenophobic deck?
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be 4. You play 4 of these in a deck. You get 2 or 3 of them out, and that ends up being a pretty hardcore boost.
For real.
Yeah.
That's quality.
I really
for
like
2
that.
Cost.
Yeah, in my brain, I see this being in like a green-white humans deck, And the whole idea would be just like pump, like a bunch of real small creatures, but they all boost each other.
Yeah, they're all giving each other.
As I'm talking about this, I want to build this deck.
Yeah, you're gonna
actually.
it's
like,
gonna be built for
like
sure.
samurai Hamlet captain.
I look
type
forward
stuff.
to losing to that deck in the future.
All right, so here's our rare.
Oh snap!
Let's see what we got here. Collective Defiance. This is a good card. Go ahead and check a price on that.
Yeah,
Fox.
let's see how much that costs.
So I'll read it while he's checking it up. So it's the Escalate. He can pay one more. 3 cost minimum. Target player discards all the cards in his or her hand, then draws that many cards. Collective Defiance deals 4 damage to target creature. Collective Defiance deals 3 damage to target opponent. So to me, this, if you can pay for all of them, could be devastating. It's this combination of discard everything in your hand. Let me get rid of your semi-big creature, and hey, I'm gonna tag 3 damage on top of you, on top of, or even just those first 2. Like, you lose everything in your hand, and I'm damaging that creature as well.
Adding injury to insult.
Right. So, what's the price on it?
It's a $356 average cost.
There you go.
High cost, $10.
I always
Depending.
am happy if it's worth the booster.
Yeah, that's pretty
This
close
is a
to
worth
it.
the booster thing. So,
Nice.
If I remember correctly, and I do, this would have won me the game in our 2-pack competition, but you countered it.
I do not remember at all.
You had a 1-cost counter.
Oh, did you actually use this?
I used this, and I paid for all 3 of them.
Oh.
And you had a 1-cost counter that said counter target instant that targets a creature you control.
Sorcery, maybe.
Oh, oops! I just kicked the camera stand. I'm sorry if that ruined everything to you guys.
Well.
Anyway, so yeah, let's see if we got any foils. That wouldn't be yet. So, Extricator of
really?
Sin.
Uncommon now?
Yeah, well, this is the flip card. There's a flip card in all of them.
Yeah.
When Extricator of Sin enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another permanent. If you do, put a 3/2 colorless Eldrazi horror creature token onto the battlefield. Delirium. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, transform it. So, you can sacrifice a permanent. So, if you've got a 0/1 plant token or a human that you don't care about or whatever, you can just get rid of it and put in a 3/2 horror. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do this for the flip so we don't see what's behind it.
Good call.
All right, Extricator of Flesh. Eldrazi you control have Vigilance. Pay 2, tap it. Sacrifice a non-Eldrazi creature, put in a 3/2. So you can just kind of pile in the Eldrazi with this guy. See, I like this guy a lot. Again, for the same human deck. So your humans aren't doing it for you. Nothing great is going on. So you decide, you know what? I'm going to skip humans and go Eldrazi. And start sacrificing all of your humans and pouring in Eldrazi. I also think that there's a few humans that, when they go to the graveyard, they put in a spirit token afterward. Yeah. So you sacrifice them, get a spirit token, and the Eldrazi horror creature. So
Sweet.
That's nice. I like them. All right, let's see if we got anything for it. No, just an island. And a wolf
token. That's pretty
cool. All right, Fox.
All right,
Go
my
ahead,
turn.
man.
I'm going to go with Tamio. And, if I could actually get this thing open, it'd be useful. And let's...
I'm going to try and move the camera back.
Okay.
I moved it quite a bit here, it looks like.
Yeah, we'll cut this part out.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Sure, good enough.
Yeah? Okay. All right, so here's my first pack that we're opening. Olivia's Dragoon. I'm going to say I really like the first... What was that?
Your hand is
my
right in front of the camera. Yeah.
Okay, I do that. My first set that I ever played was the werewolf vampire transform.
The first Innistrad deck.
Yes, Innistrad, and I really love it because I like the gross and also like monsters and
right. Gothic horror thing.
What was that transform one where it turned into the Extricator of Flesh? It's such a cool sounding gross evil monster.
That is a black metal band name.
I love it. Yeah, we are the Extricators of Flesh. All right, Olivia's Dragoon, a Desperate Sentry, Distemper of Blood. That's so cool. Primal Druid, Cemetery Recruitment. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. These just sound like bad 70s horror movies.
Yes.
Just exploitation films, zombies and stuff. Displace, Terrarion, The Bold Impaler,
Jamie Lee Curtis in Bold Impaler.
Yeah, for real.
All right, what do we got here?
Oh, yeah, we're on the uncommons now. Thirsting Axe. Artifact, obviously, equipped creature gets +4/+0. Beginning of your end step, if equipped creature didn't deal combat... Okay, so if it doesn't deal combat damage, you got to sack it. So this thing, I like that. Like, it's just like this living weapon.
To me, I like putting that on the Eldrazi Scion tokens. So it's a 1/1 creature,
Yeah.
and you can sacrifice it, or a 0/1 creature, whatever. But you can make it a 4/1, make it worth
5/1.
attacking with, make it worth attacking with.
Yeah.
And you just swing out with it, and then if at any point you not worth it to attack it, sack it and get a mana.
Sack and get a mana, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, no big deal.
Versatile.
Incendiary Flow. Incendiary Flow deals 3 damage to target creature or player. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile instead. That's pretty cool. I mean...
So what I see a lot among red these days is lightning bolts. The original 1 red, 3 damage target creature or player was huge. So
Sure.
popular.
It's a quality card.
And overpowered.
Yeah.
And so they've made a lot of different things like Shock. Pay 1 to deal 2 damage target creature or player. Or
make a difference.
Lava Axe, or Lava Spike, or here we go, Incendiary Flame.
Yeah.
3 damage target creature or player, but it costs 2, not just 1.
Good
So-
flavor text on this one. What's your plan? Gideon asked. Are you serious? Chandra replied.
Burn it! Burn it!
Just burn everything.
It with fire. That's so Chandra. Classic Chandra.
Classic. Speaking of Legends of Lore, didn't John name his daughter Chandra?
No, Avacyn.
Avacyn.
Yeah.
Still pretty good. It's a good
Yeah,
name.
absolutely.
All right. Liliana's Elite. It's a zombie. It gets +1/+1 for each creature in my graveyard. That's awesome.
So that is absolutely going to be for your black-green dredge deck,
Sure.
where you
Sure.
just want to get all the creatures possible in your graveyard. Yeah. It's a 3 cost, though. That's a little bit heavy.
Yeah. All right. Should be the rare next, right?
No, one more uncommon.
Oh. Nope.
Oh, we did 3 uncommons.
Splendid Reclamation.
Go ahead and read it.
Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
All right.
Interesting.
So I'm not sure exactly what you'd be sacking land for, or why your lands would be destroyed.
It'd be useful against a land destro deck.
Right.
I don't know, but that's a pretty
Or
rare occasion.
your dredge deck, where you're just milling yourself, putting as many
Sure.
cards as possible.
A mill deck would be crazy.
So you're purposely putting all your cards
Get
into
rid of them
your
all,
graveyard.
take all your land on there, and then...
Right. It is 98 cents.
Good.
Woo!
This was a free pack, so...
Yeah, we're okay.
98 cents of profit.
Yeah.
Okay. Splendid Reclamation. Ulvenwald Captive.
All right, what's he
It's
transforming
a 1/2 defender.
I think you might have a foil, so like get it off
Yep.
camera. Yeah. Then flip it around.
Don't look at it.
I know we're staring at each
All
other in
right.
the eyes. There we go. Okay.
To the Ulvenwald Abomination.
We are the Ulvenwald Abominations.
See, for real, that is a John Carpenter creature right there. That is from what's that movie?
That
The
movie
Thing.
by John
The
Carpenter.
Thing.
Oh yeah, that is
like
the
that
thing,
is the
for sure.
thing.
right.
Add to. I can tap. It's a 4/6. Tap to add to Wasteland.
Do you have a foil? Let's see.
Yeah, it's a
foil
common, but
Boo.
whatever. I'll take it. All right, cool.
Cool. All right, we'll see you guys next time with another pack. Bye.